attractive guy, bad personality. Unattractive guy, great personality.
I'll take the unattractive one, no personality. I'm old. I don't need sex no more like that.
Go ahead.
I like personality for sure.
The latter option. Same personality. I lucked out though. He's very attractive.
Can I ask why I'm the only one who got questioned about that?
About what?
Why I would date a shorter guy, or why I wouldn't date a shorter guy? Like, why am I the only one getting interrogated about the questions we're asking?
You've invoked the wrath of the...
No, like, genuinely, though. Like, that's... But then you guys say that I get mad. Like, y'all are picking on me, and then you wonder why I get defensive.
What was asked that was actually offensive?
So people just want a reaction.
Shut up.
If you give them a reaction, then...
No, you shut up.
No, you
Answer
shut
the
up.
Question. What?
You shut up.
What
Like,
was
I
asked that was...
God, here we go.
I asked Brian a question. I didn't ask you shit.
Stop spurging and just answer.
No.
What was asked that was actually offensive?
It's all good.
Oh, wait. Matthew, hey, Andrew and
actually
Brian.
crazy.
I appreciate what you guys do. Also new to the channel, Miss Pink Sweater. You say they are douches, but they make you money by watching your degenerate content.
Who? Oh, guys.
Yeah.
I mean...
That doesn't make them not douchebags.
Good times.
So
And
why
let's be real.
Why am I not like...
Why are you not what?
You guys are so heavy, like,
Thank you,
picking on
Matthew.
me, but, like, I try to leave, and you guys are like, oh, no, come back, come back. If I leave, what are you guys going to have to fucking...
Yeah, because you're having a tantrum.
Exactly.
You're having a tantrum.
What kind of entertainment are you guys going to get if I leave? That's why you guys keep me around. Like, that's actually embarrassing. You guys keep me around to pick on me, and then you get mad when I get pissed.
No, it's called...
It's actually fucking disrespectful as fuck.
Babe.
You're losing it, bro.
Who's that more
You're
embarrassing?
fucking... You're tilted, bro. Chill the fuck out.
I am, because it's bull.
Babe, it's mostly the comments and then they
Honestly, it's fine. I don't care. But, like, if you guys are going to ask a question and you guys are going to pick on me, like, interrogate them, bro. Like, I don't know why it's just me. Yeah, I'm giving you a reaction, but, like, leave me the f alone.
You're kind of masculine as f right now, dude.
Yeah, leave me the hell alone, bro. Like, y'all interrogating me so heavy.
I don't understand. What was asked that was offensive, though?
No. We went around the table. I got interrogated about the question for like 5 minutes. We go around the table. No one else get asked a second question about this fucking question. It's kind of like, y'all find it funny to pick on me. That's the fucking part that I'm like, that's just
Nobody's
disrespectful.
picking on you, bro.
It's the commenters. It's mostly the commenters, and then they read it, and then...
No, y'all are just...
And then they're men. Like,
y'all are just...
And they're Christians, right? Y'all are Christian men.
Is this 304
He is, right? Are you guys Christian men?
Like?
Right? They're not. They bring Christians on. So I just thought there's... Someone's a Christian here, right? Between you or you, the two men. Who's a Christian?
Andrew is.
Because we're bringing the debates on, like, the
Whoa,
OnlyFans
bully
and the
much.
Christians.
Not engaging. She's basically the only one speaking. As you or Andrew would say to your guests, be better and have respect when you speak to other people. I don't know if it's... I think this is directed at me and Andrew. Okay. Cool, I guess.
Thank you.
I think you kind of started.
I think I've been carrying
Bender
this whole
the
fucking
offender donated
conversation.
She had a
$100.
fit first, but
For
like...
a woman who self-proclaimed she
she's
was
a
a
young
princess,
woman.
you sure do have the mouth of a lowly peasant with no class whatsoever.
Womp, womp.
Yeah, you said you were a princess. You're like, I don't know. It's,
yeah, until,
it's like
until I'm disrespected. I already said that.
There's different types of princesses.
Yeah, if you disrespect me, I already told you, bro. It's all f***ing bets out the window. I don't play that shit.
You have to stand up for yourself.
You don't play that shit?
If I'm rubbed the wrong way and you're disrespecting me and you think it's funny, like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna get pissed. I'm not gonna speak like a princess. Like, y'all got me bent. It's not even funny.
Bent?
Yeah, bent, Brian.
Bent?
Brian.
You're bent.
Bro,
I'm 29, so I don't know what that means, but I think you're bent in half.
Looking at me like that.
Why am
You
I
wanna
freaking?
me? What?
Why am I?
You're freaking out.
Why are you even... Did you call me dog?
I did.
You call me dog? You call me dog?
I did.
You call me dog?
Dog, yeah. Why am I here, bro?
Debates get heated.
Is that like a philosophical question? Why are we here? Is that what's the point of life? You good? You okay? Do you want a snack?
Smoke?
Can we get some of her applesauce? Can we get her a little applesauce?
I thought you said
I think her blood sugar's a little bit maybe a little applesauce? No, it's okay. Never mind. It's okay. Never mind. She's good. Why are you looking at me that way, bro? Stop. You're. Oh.
Remember when that nice lady made the whatever cookies? Do you still have any of those whatever cookies and spike the blood sugar a little bit?
Oh, you mean Madison?
No. That nice lady who baked the whatever cookies had the whatever logo on them.
Yeah, those are gone, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Unfortunately, well, Leslie, you okay?
I'm fine.
You doing okay?
I told you I'm just done, bro.
Do you want to take a nap?
We're about to get stoned.
Can you guys, somebody get her, maybe you want the blanket? You want to take a little nap under the table?
You know, realistically, it's 1 o'clock where I'm from. Just to be real. I know you said people complain about
Hey, it
flying. I'm complaining about the time change and flying.
Do you want
Both.
to take a little nap?
Do you have questions for anyone else besides me, or am I gonna carry this whole show, bruh?
You're not really.
Yeah, I feel like
I
you haven't
really
asked
am,
that many
though.
questions to like a few people here, and then like the OnlyFans girls, like we're getting a little
Yeah, like,
targeted.
we're getting
which all the
fucking just
commenters they love
the
coming for
absolute
the
wrath,
OnlyFans girls, but
bro.
talk to the other people that are here. Like we've been talking,
What's that?
we've been grilled.
Yo, shout out to Rachel Wilson.
Rachel Wilson.
Yo, shout out Rachel Wilson. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. Hold on. Let me see what other questions I had here. You seem a little. Are you okay?
Brian, I'm fine. Just like
doing okay?
stop fucking. Like I don't know
You doing
why.
okay?
He's antagonizing.
Yeah,
I'm not
I know,
antagged.
100. Like he thinks
Maybe
he
just a little
definitely
bit.
like thinks it's funny, and I'm
Just
just
ignore
like,
it. Just
Look,
ignore
you've
it.
been so
am I
disrespectful the
laughing?
entire time.
I wonder why though. Like I
Maybe
really
it's
do.
you.
I wonder.
Maybe it's-
Was I
I
like
think
this
it's
last
you.
time? Was I like this last time, Brian?
No, you weren't.
Exactly. So was it really me?
Now, you've brought this to light. You've given.
But why am I being like this? I don't appreciate being called a 304. That's so disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Especially.
I didn't say it.
Hey,
I didn't say that.
Okay, no, I'm trying to explain to you. And if you were to go to my OnlyFans page and look at this,
I'm good. I'll pass.
Okay,
I'm a
not
pass.
saying you're going
Thank
to.
you for the. I'm good.
Brian.
I'm good.
Brian,
I'm a pass.
are you gonna listen?
I'm listening.
You wanted
I'll
you
listen.
wanted me to stop cutting you guys
Okay,
off,
go
right?
ahead. I give you permission. You can talk.
So if you guys were to go to my OnlyFans page and see me in a fucking bikini,
I'm good.
bro, that's like that's like posting on Instagram. Yeah, it's not traditional or whatever, but
Get rid of this shit, bro.
you can't call me a for posting bikini pics,
nobody called
bro.
you
Like
that.
a 304, that's literally what a
Babe,
is.
so
like,
we do. I post my feed, but we do our things different. You do news, but so like,
No,
so
I'm sorry, I don't do
Stop,
news.
like
stop,
in the
stop.
DMs for my
Stop.
You're so entitled you had to cut off the other lady's answer halfway through to throw another accusatory tantrum. You want
this
us
a
to
rage
have
quit?
all others talk
Rage
when
quit.
you
It's
can't
It's not a
wait
rage
to
quit.
speak.
I'm just.
I'll
tell you
I'm
this.
gonna leave you guys.
I'm gonna
to
tell you-
your
no.
podcast,
No.
And I'm gonna let you guys have it how
You know
want
what?
it.
I want to
Like-
say one thing before you leave.
Go ahead.
I want to say one thing before you leave. Hold on, you ready?
Go ahead, Brian. What's up?
You've been very rude this whole time.
Yeah.
Is Priya, are you coming back to the table, Priya?
I actually
God
wasn't
damn.
rude in the beginning of the podcast until I was called a 304.
Yeah, you got a bit of an attitude.
Until I got.
You should talk to your
when
therapist about that.
I don't have a therapist.
You should talk to your therapist.
I don't have a therapist.
I thought you did.
Okay, so you clearly weren't listening. Anyways, I wasn't rude until I was called a 304. So
I didn't say that. I didn't call you that.
He's looking for reaction.
I'm not looking for.
I get it.
You're leaving?
I am.
You're gonna leave?
I am.
Babe, it's almost over, right? Like we're close to the end.
I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and be made a fool
Wait,
of. Like,
how about this? How about this? The chat has been. Nick, can you pull the chat up?
No, the chat has been like
Pull the chat
actually
up.
rude as fuck
Pull
the
the
whole
chat.
time. Like,
Pull the chat. Do we listen?
I want to say what I want to say, but I won't.
There's been a lot. I've detected you've been rude this entire time.
okay,
There's been quite a bit of TikTok brain from you.
Okay.
You have TikTok brain.
Okay.
No offense.
okay.
I want to leave it to the chat. Chat. Do we kick? Is the kick?
You guys, I'll fucking kick myself.
What is TikTok brain?
Whoa!
Like
You
15
can't fire
seconds
me.
or-
I quit. Gustavo is on the case. Out you go. Hold on, wait. Out you go. Goodbye, Leslie. It was
Shout out Javier Milei.
You know what was strange too? I did read that someone was going to rage quit. I was waiting for it. No offense. Like I was like sitting here. I'm like, I can feel it. I just didn't mean to trigger her so much. I definitely triggered her a lot, and I didn't mean to. I was
Brian,
genuinely
304
asking
down,
her
304
questions.
down. You got to get the medics over there, bro.
Sorry, what's that?
304 down. You got to get the medics over there.
304 down.
304 down.
Is Gustavo coming back? Where's he at? Yeah. You can take her seat. Actually, no, I'm going to move you over there. We're going to wrap up here pretty soon. You said your experience has been, you said sex outside of marriage makes your relationship stronger.
With my marriage. Can I please
Excuse me?
specifically say?
Yeah, you can
my
be specific.
marriage.
Amen.
Does that make sense to
Amen.
anyone?
To
Does
her.
it make sense? Does
To
it make
you,
sense?
yes. It
With
makes sense to
my
you.
marriage.
That's all that
Do you know
matters.
how many people there are on this earth? I don't. Whatever. First of all, are we even in like an earth? Like, are we in a simulation? Who knows? With my marriage, okay? With my specific marriage.
Because
yes,
most people-
it's made it very strong.
No.
It's interesting. It's fun. I don't nag him. He doesn't nag me.
You don't nag your husband?
Never. Mr. Levy. Literally, we tell each other
Find
everything.
that hard to believe, but okay.
They both nag each other.
But in like a cute way. It's not like a weird thing.
No.
Like, oh yeah, hey, yeah, like, oh god. Most people are.
All right, I'm going to read this chat. Big Sassy. Actually, Mercedes, can you read this?
Mercedes, stop talking. You're making me fall harder.
I
I'll
knew
come
you'd
to
find
you.
it.
I'm 40, retired, can fix anything, decent looking, 6'2", former Marine. I won't move to LA, however. What say ye? DMs?
Oh my god, when's the wedding?
Well, you should say yes. Definitely say yes.
Yeah, when's the wedding?
Mr. Levy donated $100.
Thank you.
Why are you judging this woman based on her body count? You're seeing one
Why
side of
are
her.
you
She
standing
has
up?
so many dimensions. She's also an incredible wife and mother. You're so close-minded.
No, he's putting on a show.
I want to say
get
though
it.
too, and I'm only speaking for myself here, but
Where's the champagne?
Thank
dude?
you, Dad.
I need to get. I,
me
ne-
too.
We're so
I need
close.
some
Yo,
fucking
hey,
liquor
so close.
to deal with this headache.
My husband, Levy, please, we all need it. Like, I'm exhausted. How much longer is it going? Let's go. Okay.
She wants the bottle of
Hey,
champagne.
after all, I worked hard for it.
The Polish Texan Methany has room temperature IQ and says the most brain dead things. Her loudmouth degeneracy is vomit inducing. She needs to be in an asylum
I've been in one.
where she can get some electroshock therapy.
And why are you like spending $50 to tell me that? Exactly.
The Polish
I'll see you on my OF account.
That's actually a valid point.
Literally, why are
She's
you
like,
spending $50 to tell me that? Okay, see you. Let me recommend you some videos. Home for the Holidays is my favorite. Directed, written, starred, produced by me.
All right. Good.
Who else wants to pay? Say something.
Actually, just
I used to show
fucking going
pigs.
around the table. What's everybody's body count? So yours is 200 to 300.
I don't know.
will not disclose
Range. Give us range.
under 5 or yeah.
She said 3 earlier.
Truth Bomb donated $100. The
He's not a
crazy
cup,
thing is
dude.
Chick
It's
is
okay, you don't have to
raising
defend him like
kids.
that. He knows he's not.
Mr. Levy is cup, no doubt. You have to send the asteroid.
Sending the
here it
asteroid.
comes.
Thank you, Truth Brom. Appreciate it. Asteroid sent.
He's not a cup. You can watch the videos. Like,
If your wife sleeps with other men, I think technically.
dude, you
You'll
have
see.
no idea what's going
It's
on.
weird. I
No,
would never say that.
I
on
do
air.
know
have
what's
no
going
idea
on.
what's going
Oh,
on.
I know what's going
weirdest
on.
thing. You've
I know
told
what's
us for
going
the
on.
past 4 hours.
This is like an asteroid.
It's
This is like
no, no, no.
This is like an eclipse.
Blah, blah, blah. It's objective. It's just objective truth and reality and facts. There are videos of you on your Twitter having
Epic
sex.
ones.
Huh? Having sex with other men.
Yeah.
If the definition of being a
It's
cuck
epic.
is
Do you know
being
how-
married to a woman who fucks other men,
He thinks it's
that's
hot. Like, I think it's hot when I see him fuck this hot ass blonde. Like, your point?
okay. Cool.
Okay, cool. Like,
Cool story, bro.
well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, or we can just disagree. But the 2 J's, always remember.
You also said the stereotypes about sex outside of marriage are stupid and everyone
I
else
didn't mean stupid.
has
I
it
was like,
wrong.
I have to send this fast. Let me send
One
this
more
in.
thing to add, my husband works in tech and earns a fantastic living. At the same time, he helps me with my business and co-stars in my videos. I don't have to work at all if I didn't want to,
Nope.
but this is my calling. So your calling is to fuck other men besides your husband?
Okay, you know what?
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm not getting up. I just have like my skirt was like up. Okay. Here's the thing. No, that's not my calling. My calling is to empower women
by
Not, it's not going to be you guys, okay? I understand that.
empower
But
women.
Listen,
How?
want to know how?
Yeah, explain
you
it to
can
me.
be a dirty and a good wife and mom at the same time. You don't have to just pick one, dude. You don't. And sorry, like everybody's like, sorry, I have like if I'm gonna have like, if I have the talent and this is the thing that the universe has guided me to do,
There's no talent.
then I'm gonna do it. Like.
You're not, but it's not.
It's not
the
hard
sex.
to have sex.
It's more of the creative
Dude,
aspect.
you don't get
like
it. The sex, who cares?
videos.
My
It's
videos
the videos.
are epic.
It's
I
the
put
content.
so much thought into the set design.
Private chat. What?
That's what I mean. It's gonna go. Hopefully, it goes somewhere else.
It's going somewhere else. I know it is. I already know because I already know that it is because I already know because we all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, yeah, it is. It's on a rocket ship, and this is the start of it. So thank you for having me on. I don't care if $50 person's hating. Great. Cool.
So your calling is to empower women to be more promiscuous?
No,
is that? You said for them to be sluts.
They are sluts, dude.
Wait, what?
Okay, not these girls, but you know, okay. God, it's really hard. First of all, I usually go to bed at 9 because I'm a mom. So I'm up way past my bedtime already.
I work morning radio.
You don't
Get
even
out
know,
of
dude.
here.
I'm so exhausted. On top of it, this has been so anxiety provoking. Like, and like I'm trying so hard right now to like
Thank you,
give you a
pub
good
test.
show. What?
I'm thinking pub test. He gifted 5 subs. Continue.
Okay.
Don't just. You're
just,
working
like-
so hard.
I really am, you guys. I really am. Thank
Can
God.
you read it?
You guys are this is my husband. You guys are playing into common stereotype. I'm a cuck because she fucks men. I am a cuck
because she fucks men in our videos, but it
doesn't matter that she watches fuck other girls. Why not be curious about our deeper connection?
Ooh, he snapped.
I don't think any of us are discrediting
They're just they like Jesus and it's like
like
other things.
how much love you two have for each other here. I know I certainly am not with all of this.
You just don't agree with
I don't agree with what you do, but also I don't doubt for a second that you guys have a very deep bond that I may not ever experience.
Imagine, so you have that deep bond, right?
Okay.
And then you have sex, right? And it's always great. And then you videotape it and make it epic art. Like, oh my God.
That's
dime a
your
dozen.
So,
That's your path.
Dime a dozen.
So here's what we're gonna do. I feel like you've monopolized the.
I didn't want to.
You've monopolized the time of the show way too much. Frankly, I would potentially allow. You're just going to be way too disruptive for the rest of the show. There's other things. So I have to kick you out. You've got to leave.
I'm so tired.
There's no way I'm going to be able to.
I kept saying.
There's
"Can
no
we
way
move
I'm
to
going to be
someone
able
else?"
to.
Like, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no way I'm going to be able to
love you.
actually wrap the show. So just.
Thank
You don't got to make a scene. Just.
I'm not making a scene.
You can. I know. Just you can just go ahead and leave. Just leave.
Nice to meet you. Have a nice sleep.
Be safe. Okay, bye. Love you all.
Yep. Just you can just go out.
Oh, I'm gonna miss her.
Spencer, if you can just get her. Okay. All right. I cannot get. I'm not going to be able to get through the whole show, so she's just got to go. I probably should have done it way sooner. I was trying to be patient and give her a chance, but just it's
You know
just
what
bad
though?
faith.
On a scale of 1 to 10, good amount of entertainment.
I agree.
But at what cost? At what cost? Like.
It's so crazy because it's like just like one facet, and I also know that she just.
The chat's gonna be on me, like, dude, you should have done it way sooner. But just like, I can't get a straight answer. I gave her so many chances. Whatever. What's the patriarchy?
The patriarchy is, well, by definition, it's like a society that kind of oppressed women and like promoted, like was in favorance of men.
A patriarchy is a society that oppressed women and is in favorance of men.
It has
Did I get
been
that
like
right?
historically, yeah.
Okay.
Patriarchy was historically societies where men were in charge and women were.
What percentage of men do you think were in charge?
That's a good question. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So if I told you that less than 1% of men
I'd
were
believe it.
ever in, it's probably way less than 1% of men.
I'd believe it.
So, okay.
But I also think there's still not enough
So
women
under this
representation.
patriarchy, under this supposed patriarchy, are women oppressed?
Yeah, they were.
Are women oppressed in the United
Modern
States?
day, like now?
Yeah.
not like they used to be. I think we're exiting oppression, but I think, like I said, like it's just like, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this badly. It's like, I don't feel women in society this day and age are still oppressed, but I feel like it was so recent that it lingers, and we as women still need to like work our way to the top even more. We are still not entirely equal in certain sects. We now have the ability to be, but it's going to take time to get there. For instance, we only represent like a small percentage, like 19%, not even, of all of like Congress, and much less in the other sects of leadership.
Well, let me ask you a question related to that. So if male politicians pander to women voters anyways, what does it actually matter?
Like, since we're voting for them, you're saying?
So male politicians typically aren't pandering to, for like...
Pandering? By pandering, I'm sorry.
They pander to women.
Like,
for women, appeal to women's emotions, appeal to their various causes. It's very rare that you've ever heard a politician ever appeal for anything that relates to men's rights or anything like that. So what, truthfully, it wouldn't even matter.
Well, I disagree, because there are politicians that are in favor of and promote big business, and a lot of those big businesses are run by men, so it perpetuates the patriarchy.
Okay, so that's a bunch of word salad that you just threw out there. So are women oppressed under this patriarchy?
This day and age, I think our modern laws are not oppressive, but I think we're still recovering from a formerly oppressive patriarchy.
Okay, so how were women oppressed?
We didn't have the right to vote. Now women finally own more homes than men. We didn't have the right to a mortgage till recently, till like 1973.
Didn't women not want the right to vote? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't believe that's I think they fought for the right to vote.
Well, it's interesting. Women were able to secure the right to vote without the corresponding responsibility of being subject to forced military conscription.
I mean, I don't agree with that. That was imposed by men.
Okay, it's always victim blaming, basically.
Men are victims now.
No, it's like this weird victim blaming thing of like, well, who's the victim? Whose fault is that? Well, it's men. So
men are victims.
Well, in an arena,
so you are a victim. I empathize.
I would argue that in a lot of ways, men are victims. Okay. For example, men are much more likely to be incarcerated. Men are much more likely to be homeless. Men are much more likely to commit suicide. Men are much less likely to go to university. Men are much more likely to get a higher education.
Men have a higher rate of sociopathy, and sociopaths.
That's
and
actually not true. They recently
there's a new study in jail more.
There's a very recent. Would you make that same argument when it comes to race?
What?
Would you make that same argument when it comes to race? You're saying men are more violent. You're saying men are more violent.
No, men are like literally diagnosed more often as psychopaths and sociopaths.
You realize
it's something they're born.
You realize criminality is a very, very small percentage of men.
In jail, the population is estimated to be 10 to 20% psychopaths or sociopaths when they make up less than 1% of the world, and it's primarily men.
Okay, dark triad, mental illness absolutely contributes to criminality.
Cool.
Okay, so I don't even know. Like, you're so. Like, the way you argue is so fucking weird and annoying. It's like hard to engage with you. Okay, so I listed a couple ways in which men are disadvantaged.
Okay.
I can give you some more. So also men upon birth, a lot of them in this country, most of them in this country are, they have no bodily autonomy, so they're circumcised. And I think that should be something that, you should be able to consent to, perhaps when you're 18. So there's a few. And then, of course, there's the forced military conscription. So, I mean, yes, if you actually were to add up the ways in which men are disadvantaged and compare them to women, I'm actually prepared to make an argument that men are more disadvantaged in a myriad of ways than women are.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's not how I feel.
Killer of Cereal donated $100. A white male, a black female, and a half Asian, half Native American hermaphrodite all grew up in the same household. They all get the same benefits in life. White privilege is a myth.
Thank you, Killa of Serial. You said in a kind of flippant, dismissive way, you said that you're sorry I feel that way. Well, I don't just feel that way.
Because you said I don't agree that you are more oppressed, but if you feel you are, then I authentically empathize with you for what you feel is
okay, so I just listed out a bunch of ways that it's not just how I feel men are experiencing life. It's actually statistically proven. There's studies, there's data that you can look at.
I rebutted to like the jail study. I didn't.
You didn't rebut.
The jail statement, but there were further on that list. So
let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you feel that African Americans are victims of a sort of systemically racist system when it comes to incarceration?
Yes.
Okay, so if we look at statistics, then we can actually make far more. How about actually let me walk it back a bit. Do you think that the police misconduct, police brutality, police killings of African Americans is evidence of racism or systemic racism or racism in this country?
It has been.
Okay, so what if I told you, if we were to, for example, if we've made comparisons of police killings between white men and black men per capita, what if I told you that something that blows that statistic way out of the water is the discrepancy in police brutality and police killings between men and women?
So women are less likely in general to get.
So there's an even bigger gap. So if we're comparing white to black, there's an even bigger gap between men and women. So would that then be evidence of systemic sexism?
If the data represents it, then yeah. I don't know the exact statistics.
I've just provided it for you.
No, you didn't give me exact numbers and figures. No, I don't know.
Okay, well, here's an example. There are more white men who are killed by police than there are women who are killed by police of all races combined.
But there's more white men in America than other races of
I said all races of women combined. That includes white women.
Okay, no,
it includes black women, Latino women, other.
First is women. Got it. Then that stems back to the point I was stating before about how men have a higher rate of sociopathy.
Okay, so take that to its logical conclusion. Are you prepared to make that same argument for against black men?
That they have a higher rate of sociopathy and psychopathy than women?
Than white men. You need to be.
No, I don't think that.
Interesting. Okay, so you're basically.
They've been like targeted by the police historically. It's proven. Like it's documented. It's proven. But I mean, we can agree to disagree on that if that's how you feel. Like I've seen like the videos. I know of the data. I know, like I don't know the exact figures. So you could educate me on those, argue with me on them, whatever floats your boat. But I know that like, yeah, there is systemic oppression that's affected African American people. Yeah. By police. Like there's been racist police brutality.
There has been. But do you think just because, for example, let's say a black man is killed by police, does it necessarily mean he was killed because he was black?
No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't guarantee that.
Okay.
But it's happened.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Cool.
Oh my God, that's like ridiculous. Should I just restate my position? And I feel like you've failed to actually make a compelling argument.
I feel like the conversation just ended out of nowhere. Like, what point are you trying to like make?
Well, again, when I listed and I enumerated a couple ways in which men are disadvantaged.
And we clearly have to agree to disagree on the jail statistics, but furthermore.
Okay, so fine. Let me just, even though I'm prepared, even if I'm prepared to argue that, let me just totally concede the jail one.
Okay, yeah.
So
next problems.
Okay, so suicidality. men are much more likely to commit suicide in this country. Also, men are much more likely to be homeless. Let's tackle those two.
I agree, and I empathize highly with that. I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't, but you just said that.
I think men need better mental health resources.
But your position was that men are not disadvantaged.
I never said they're not disadvantaged.
That's literally what you said.
Women are more disadvantaged.
Okay, so
women are not privileged in contrast to
currently. Tell me something. Tell me a way in which women are disadvantaged. Compared to men.
We're like 80. Not 80 times. I want to get the statistic 100% right, and I don't want to sound vulgar. We are, I guess, 5 times more likely to get SA'd.
I mean, it depends on your definition of that. And then if you incorporate, for example, men who are SA'd in prison facilities, then actually my understanding is that
they're incorporated in that statistic. And no, it's not equalized.
I would have to review the data.
Women are like at least 5 times more likely to be trafficked. We are literally still, on a global scale, still victimized by the patriarchy. That hence, like, as trafficking rings and things of that nature. Sex work, we could say that, yeah, sex work. Sex work, I'm thoroughly convinced was established by men because men are policing it to this day.
So women have no agency?
They do, thank God. I think that's why women nowadays feel empowered by OnlyFans, as they've stated, because it's them being able to like control themselves and navigate their own bodies and not be
policed. The evil patriarchy institutes sex work, and the women with
patriarchy has
participate in the sex work. This is a genius argument.
I think you can't hate sex workers when men are constantly abusing sex workers.
Let's assume for a second that, I don't know, the SA rates were 1,000 times between the sexes. How would that prove that men are privileged in society over women?
1,000 times,
yeah, that women are 1,000 times more likely to be made than men. Yeah.
How
would that prove that men are privileged in society over women? It would just show that women are disadvantaged biologically in a sense.
But that's my point. He said women are privileged. I'm saying they're not.
Stop. Let me finish my point before you respond. You're not even listening. You can't wait to talk, so you don't listen. Relax.
Your point contradicts what was just said.
My point doesn't contradict it. That's why you need to listen. Even if it were true that it was women were 1,000 times more likely to be SA'd than men, how would that prove that men in society were privileged over women?
I did not say men are privileged over women. I said women are not privileged over men, which is what he stated in the first place and has stated on several occasions.
Yeah, but he said he was giving a statement for the draft that it's a privilege that women are not drafted. That is the case, correct?
No, that's not the only thing he said. He said in general he feels he would argue that women are privileged.
Let's just start one thing at a time. Can we just start with the draft? Are women privileged by not having to do the draft?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Then what would you call it that only one sex has to do an activity for conscription where they go put their life on the line and may potentially lose it, versus the other sex not having to do that? What would you call that besides
I'd call it a choice tragically made by that sex, as proven.
Men don't choose.
That sex did not collectively make that choice.
Strawman Fallacy donated $100. She stands her argument on men being more likely to be sociopaths, then follows up with "I'm sorry you feel that way." Quintessential gaslighting from someone with zero self-awareness. Matriarchy?
You said it's a choice? It's not a choice to be drafted. That's
No, I didn't say
forced.
it's a choice.
You literally, the word
no,
choice.
No, I said men as a whole, like the men who represented men chose that.
Yeah, okay.
From a Congress that was all men at the time.
Okay,
when only
so
men
yes.
made
Is
the
anybody who's alive right this second, any man who's alive right this second have a choice in whether or not they're drafted?
Yeah, the ones in Congress.
The men who are conscripted, do they have a choice in being conscripted or not?
You're not. There's no draft right now. Who knows?
That's
They
not
might
my question.
They might not.
If there
ever
was a
enforce
draft
that.
right now, would men? If there was a draft right now, would the men who got drafted have a choice in being drafted or not?
We just danced way back from where we were at in this conversation.
Yeah, can you answer my question now?
I already did.
Yeah, can you answer
multiple
it again?
times?
Can the men? Can
we
the men
just
who are
danced all the way
right?
back to the draft from way into past policing. We were on a whole new layer, and
Yeah, I know.
now we're all the way back to me reiterating the same shit.
Yeah, I know. So can we get back to that? So anyway, the conscription portion of
You
this.
can talk to yourself.
So you just
Because I'm
won't
not going to
answer the
repeat
question?
myself. No,
You're just not
I'm
gonna
not
answer the question?
dancing back to the same shit we just talked about. You can literally talk to yourself
She's
about
trying
shit if you
to.
still
She's
don't
trying
agree
to
with
evade.
me on it.
You're trying to evade.
Yeah,
So-
you're
No, we
doing
just
everything
talked about
possible
this.
So, I mean,
let's
how
go-
about-
to answer the
let's
question.
push forward to where we just no, because we
You're
already
not.
discussed
Hold on.
those.
Stop. You're not going to dictate the terms and the flow of the
But like
conversation.
I said, then he can talk to himself. Like I already
Then
answered
you can
this.
leave. You can leave. Go ahead.
You're a bitch. Like on God.
You're a fucking bitch,
No,
and
you're
I'm glad
a
you're
bitch,
getting kicked
'cause
out of here.
You wouldn't say shit like this to me if I was with my man.
I'd say
You
it
have
to your
so many
face too, you
balls.
stupid
You
bitch.
have
Get out of
so
here.
many balls to talk crazy to women, but you don't got no guts to talk like this to a man.
That. Get out of here.
You are a bunch of pussies with little dicks.
You didn't play this out. Oh, I didn't? Oh, okay. Hold on.
This is Sparta!
Can I ask you how many cigarettes have you lit?
He seems stressed.
I was gonna ask, is that in
stressful.
relationship to how stressed you are?
Tell her to message the Instagram page.
That I smoke?
With it after the show. She can message the IG page and we'll get it handled.
You do realize that people smoke cigarettes, right?
Yes, I do. I'm just wondering how many you've smoked in the course of this show.
I don't know. It's a long show. Probably quite a few.
Oh, okay. That escalated. I just look up every 5 seconds and see a new one. I just thought it was interesting.
God. Okay. I mean, if she's going to be rude to Andrew.
Look, she started by calling you a bitch. That's the only reason I responded. Because she's like, you're a little bitch. So I was like, well, if you're going to talk shit, you know.
Oh, didn't I start kicking her off before that?
Yeah, but she responded with, you're a little bitch. So it's like, well.
Oh, and then you started shit talking?
Yeah.
I mean, no, but it's like, even before that, when you were like trying to engage with her in good faith in the conversation, and then she's like, oh, well, we already moved on from that, so I'm not going to continue engaging with you. It's just like, that's just, okay, get out then at that point, you know? So, good times. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up here pretty soon. Oh my God. Yo, but hey, Andrew, thank you for having my back there, man. Appreciate it. Bro, of course Spencer goes to the bathroom when she's about to fucking.
It's a good thing you pay him in Chilean currency, so that's like $2 an hour.
Yeah, it's gonna be hold on.
That's a fucking 50 DKP minus! What the fuck was that shit?
Yep. Let me read a couple chats here. We have the West Dude donated 50. In the United States, women have voted in every presidential election, even George Washington's first election. Who lied to her? Cool. I mean, obviously she.
I only go on there to do the live.
So are you revealing that you have a chatter, a typer? Is that what you're saying?
I only go on
You
there
don't
to go
manage your
live.
own OF?
Like, I haven't taken content.
Answer the
and-
question. Do you have a typer?
Wait, what's the
Do you have a typer or a chatter?
No, I don't answer.
You don't answer any messages?
I don't
Okay.
see the messages. I just
You don't
go
see the
live.
messages? Your
Yeah.
typer sees them, though.
I don't have a typer. What is a typer?
Somebody who manages the the inbox.
I don't know.
In response to
I mean, if you're going to keep trolling, I'm just going to put the heat on you.
But I'm not trolling.
Yeah, you are.
About
But-
what? Wait, what do you think I'm trolling about? The husband thing, the Bible study thing, or what?
How long have you been single?
A year.
1 year? Okay.
Yeah.
On another podcast, you claimed you were a virgin.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It's not true.
Why?
What do you mean, why? There's videos of you. I can't show the websites, but there's videos of you having sexual intercourse, having carnal knowledge of another man with another man.
That's not used enough.
I argued this for 4 hours on that podcast.
We won't argue it for that long,
yeah,
but
I can argue it again for 4 more hours.
What's there to argue? Because there's videos of you having sexual intercourse. I can't show them because we're on YouTube, but
yeah.
How are you going to argue that you're a virgin? Are you arguing that you're a born-again virgin?
However you want to look at it, I'm a virgin.
It's not about... Okay.
I don't care.
Have you had sex? That's a different question. Have you had sex?
I am a virgin.
That's not what I'm asking you. Have you had sex?
There is no video of me having sex.
Yes, there is. Look, we're not going to play this troll game.
I can't do this one. I can't do this one. I did 4 hours last one.
But
I'm not going to do it again. It's not me. Move on. It's not me.
But what?
It's not me.
It's you.
It's not me, and I'll stand on that.
I mean, you're clearly a liar if you're not going to just be intellectually, or if you're just not going to be honest.
Why do I have to talk about my sexual life? I just said I'm a virgin.
But if there's videos of you having sexual intercourse and you're claiming to be a virgin and claiming you've never had sexual intercourse, it's just so bad faith and it's just a lie. Like, we do try to have, we have fun conversations here, but we're not going to entertain this, you just being a pathological liar.
Then we can move on from that topic.
Or you could just tell the truth.
Or we could just move on from the topic. Because I think the question was, when was your last relationship? Not, have you had sex?
Well, if you're not willing to... Okay, we'll play. I mean, okay. I'm not agreeing to what you're saying, but we can play a little game. So, Molly, what about you?
I am in a relationship.
To restate for people who missed the back and forth between me and you earlier, you claim to be a virgin.
Yeah.
Even though I have photo and video evidence that you've had on camera sexual intercourse and carnal knowledge.
Well, you want to go back to this to go on another 1 hour rant where I will
I'm not going to go back and forth on that, but
okay.
But
yes,
I am
I'm
again bringing up the fact that you lied about it. You deny it. I deny that you're telling the truth. So,
okay.
On Soft White Underbelly, you said you had an alcohol problem. Is this correct?
I did used to, yeah.
And you said you would regularly get blackout drunk?
Yeah.
And when you're blackout drunk, typically are you not always remembering everything that you do?
That's the definition of blackout drunk.
How many times would you say you've been blackout drunk?
A lot.
More than 100?
Oh, no. Probably like 30.
30 times? Okay, 30 times. And would you be out in like a party type environment?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, is it possible while you were drunk that you had sex with somebody and you don't remember? Would that be possible?
That would be... I can't even say the word. You told me not to say the word, but that's literally like...
Maybe they were blackout drunk too. I don't know.
I could say a lot, but I'm not going to because you said I can't say those words. So.
Okay. You said that you also did drugs too?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it just, a lot of these things don't really add up to me.
So.
Like the drug use, the drinking, but you maintained your chastity. That doesn't make any sense. And
that's the only thing that you are confused about. I was really depressed while doing it, so I would get drunk and do drugs.
And not have casual sex? Like,
it would just be, I didn't care about the sex part. I just was going wild because I didn't want to think about my problems. So I would drink a lot and do drugs so I didn't have to think about my problems. It wasn't about like, oh, yay, let's have fun. It was more about I wanted to like shut my brain up. Like I just didn't want to think. So it has nothing to do with sex. I don't know where that
and you also, in the Soft White Underbelly interview, you also said you were bipolar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I mean, drug use, drinking, partying, being bipolar, I mean, isn't it the case that people who are bipolar tend to be not impulsive?
Compulsive?
Impulsive sexually. Isn't that a symptom of being bipolar?
That doesn't mean
impulsivity.
It has to happen.
It doesn't have to.
Okay, so
but
what
like,
does that have to do with
all these things like are not really adding up.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that it doesn't make sense to you that...
Were you addicted to drugs and alcohol?
I was addicted to alcohol.
Okay, so you were a drug user, you were addicted to alcohol, you're bipolar, partying, but in all those realms, you kind of just lost it. But then when it came to sex, you somehow were able to refrain from that particular indulgence. That's where I'm confused about your claims.
I'm a virgin. I'm
Cap.
going to stand on that.
Cap.
I don't know why you care so much. Like, is it like, do you want to have sex? Like, what is going on?
Are you saying I'm trying to? Is that
Like,
what it is?
what is going on?
I'm trying
Like,
to. Is it
just
that's?
Why
what
do you
goes to your
care so
head?
much about if someone has sex or not?
I actually don't. It's more so the lying.
why do you keep bringing it up?
It's more so the lying. It's
So
just,
if you think that I'm lying, if I thought someone was lying and I see they're not changing their mind, I'm not going, repeating the same thing over and over. It's called insanity.
it's just kind of
So it's
weird if
insanity
you're
for
called
you to
out on a
keep-
lie.
For
you should
to
just
keep
be like,
bringing
yeah, I was lying.
No, for
You
you,
should
to
have just-
keep talking about it, that's literally crazy.
You could have just like
It's literally
told.
crazy.
Look, you were able to get away with it on the other podcast, but
No, they went off on me for 4 hours, and I went off back for 4 hours, and I don't care what you say. I don't care
but
what
then
you do.
because you were lying, a bunch of people did a bunch of research and found videos of you having sex on camera.
They were sending the videos.
And I can't show it, but you definitely
They
were.
were sending the video. I want to know why is such a big deal to you. Tell me. Explain to me.
The truth.
No, really.
The truth.
So if I
The
hear
truth is
someone lying
important.
and the person won't stop lying, you know what I do? I shut the up because obviously they're not going to stop lying. So if you really
So you're
truly
admitting to lying.
No, I'm saying if
Just
you
admit to
feel
lying.
that way, no, because I'm not lying.
You're
if
not
you
lying.
really
Okay.
feel that way, then why wouldn't you just stop talking about it?
Because I
Like, what
think
is
the
that gonna
truth is
change?
important.
What is talking about it and saying, oh, but you did drugs
I
and
think
you
the
did
truth-
alcohol?
I think the truth is important. That's why.
Well, I'm a virgin. I already said that. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I don't care what you say.
Have you ever lied in your life?
I don't like lying.
You don't like lying?
No. Lying to me is disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all the things I listed, and then like when it comes to your physical appearance, I mean, there's a lot of lies there too. I mean, you have plastic surgery, correct?
I got my teeth done. And I got my boobs done.
That's it?
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
the extent of your cosmetic
And I just, yeah.
procedures. You just what?
I just got them done.
Lip filler?
No.
No lip filler?
No.
Lipo?
No.
Any-
I'm skinny.
Anything else?
No.
BBL?
No.
Any transfers of anything?
No.
No cosmetic?
Again,
just,
why
just
do you
the
care
fake.
so much?
Okay.
I have not gotten any fake stuff. There's no fake stuff about my appearance besides my teeth and my that I got done a week ago or like 2 weeks ago, and I openly talk about it.
The teeth.
Huh?
Which one did you get done 2 weeks ago?
Both. Well, this one I got done like 3 weeks ago, and this one I got done.
You got
a week ago.
So for really?
Yeah, this was done a week ago,
So
and my
before-
boobs were done 3 weeks ago.
And before you did,
I didn't have any
there's
surgery.
photos of you dating back
Yeah, I had no
more
surgery.
than 3 years ago, or sorry, 3 months or 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
where you have fake.
No.
titties.
Go look it up. Pull up anything you want to pull up. There's no. I got my boobs done 3 weeks ago, and I'm very open about it. Before that, I had no surgery. Pull up any
Interesting.
picture you want to pull up. I don't care.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see.
Actually, if you go on my
I
TikTok,
see-
there is a video
Here,
where
no, let's.
I talk
wait,
about
actually,
getting surgery.
wait. Actually, I feel like you want me to pull this up so we can pull up your Instagram so people can see your
Isn't
Instagram.
it in the link anyways?
So
in the
hold on.
bio?
Hold on.
Okay, so
Let's see.
see, sometimes the things you say, like,
So
you need to make them correlate.
I have. I'm not gonna pull it up, but there's a photo of you
Okay.
from. Let's see. What's a good one that I can tell where they're. I mean, they've always been fake, but
They've never been fake until 3 weeks ago. And go on my TikTok and go see the video
So-
where I got them done. I literally
you
recorded
you
it.
redid them. That's fine though. So there's a
Then
video
why is there
from
no scar?
May 3rd, 2022, which is
Okay.
almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
It looks pretty clear to me that you have fake
show
breasts.
It. Show it. No, show it right now. You can cover it.
That's
If you
okay.
want to crop it. Show it.
That's all right.
No,
So-
show it. No.
Did you
prove
already
your
have
point.
big before?
I had before. I was
Then-
a C cup.
Why'd you get a job?
Forza donated $100. Girl 1, I actually remember watching her interview. You say I reformed, but you still dress like a 304.
I was
The
a C-cup
interviewer was
before.
too soft on you. If you don't want people to see you as an object, don't dress like one.
I was a C cup before. He put 200 cc's in. Now I'm a D cup. Same shit. There's basically no difference. I woke up after surgery 3 weeks ago where I recorded it on my TikTok. And I posted about it because I'm open about it. And I posted
Why?
and I said,
It's such a
"It looks
weird
the same."
lie.
It's not a lie.
Because you do have plastic surgery now. Why would you lie about the date that you got plastic surgery?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Go on my TikTok and see where I said.
I don't care about your TikTok. Your Instagram, though. Wait, Nick. So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so show it.
I don't want you to show Nick on her Instagram. If you go to our Instagram, go into the chat messages. I have her Instagram. Please kindly don't show the first 3 photos, but you can show the starting at the 4th.
Because now he's saying, "Oh, you want me to pull up your Instagram? Isn't the Instagrams linked?" So that has. You have no proof of nothing because I don't lie about my surgery. I got surgery 3 weeks ago.
You said don't show the first 3 photos.
The first 3 horizontally, okay? So my loves, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the far right one, it's her with a black car and a black dress. Okay, you can start showing.
Pull that one up.
No, don't click the specific one and then we'll scroll down, okay? All right, go ahead, pull it up. All right, scroll down a bit. Scroll down, keep going. Okay, stop. The one where she's on the beach, click on that one. Okay, that's August 15th, 2023. You're saying you don't have plastic surgery here?
No, none at all.
Bro, you're so full of it's so weird.
Why?
Okay, X out
Well,
of
I
it.
feel
I'll
like
show you.
people,
Pull
like
it-
a
scroll
lot
down.
of girls, like edit photos and stuff, and that's
Scroll
normal.
down. Okay, let's see.
Those are bras. Those are push-up bras. I had C cups before,
Stop
so I
right
had
there.
like no.
You think that's no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had C cups, which means like I had already.
Anyways,
before
I
got it.
scroll all the way to the bottom just so they can see. So scroll up. Super trad, by the way. Just click the one where she's in the water, in the middle.
They don't even look that big there. They look regular.
They look pretty fake.
Yeah.
So that's May 3rd, 2022.
Yeah,
I mean,
I had no surgery there. Everybody knows because
Cap.
I used to
So
show
cap.
my
So
on
cap, bro.
OnlyFans, and now I
Such a
have
liar.
scars here.
You're a
Bro, I'm not
pathological
lying.
liar. You're a pathological
Why am I
liar.
lying? Bro, I'm actually about to get mad because you're actually like not there in the brain. Look, I have scars
I'm
now
not there
under
in the
my
brain,
boobs.
boys.
I
They-
have scars now under my boobs. If you were to see my boobs, you can see the scars.
I'll pass. Thank you for the offer. I'll kindly
I'm not
pass.
saying I want you to see my boobs.
It's okay.
I'm
I'm
saying
gonna
if
pass.
you were.
I appreciate the
No,
invitation.
because you do
I'll
not
pass
have
on the
anything
seeing
in
the.
the brain.
I'll pass
you do
on.
not have
I'll
anything in your
pass.
brain.
Oh.
Okay, look. Listen.
Nothing in the brain. Okay.
Look. Back.
I'm looking.
Back before when
your
I did
eyes.
hands, I had no scars and I would show my titties all over the internet.
I want to chat. What do you think? You guys, we'll ask the chat. We'll see what they think.
Because
maybe I'm wrong.
why
Chat.
would I lie
Those
about
photos.
when I got it done?
Why did you get
I don't
it
know.
done
Why
after
would you? That's the
stopped
weird
doing
thing.
OnlyFans?
Is she
like
okay?
after you found Jesus?
Is
why
it
did
chat?
you get your
Is
tits
it
done?
check?
Really good question, honestly. Do you think Jesus likes looking at your tits?
Forza
when he's
donated
looking down at you?
$100. I can't believe you have an attitude. Be quiet. You had a sob story, but now you have such an attitude.
No,
Yeah,
because
she put on an act on soft white underbelly.
no,
It was an
because
act.
you are over here trying to say I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. Why would I tell you now that I have surgery?
I've had dozens of people message me the videos and photos of you having carnal knowledge, of having intercourse.
There's no videos of that, and
Yes.
I don't know why you care so much and why you're watching them. Why are you watching them?
Because the audience is sending it to me.
So you know what you could do? You press the little X and close out, and you don't have to look at it anymore.
Okay, but we're
Okay,
sure
yeah.
I could.
Yeah, you could close your
But
computer.
it's
you
about
could
truth.
Walk away.
That's why it's important to me. It's just like you've come on the podcast. We tried to look, we can have fun, we can joke around, we can
went
banter.
on a 4-hour podcast literally 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And I will not sell. That is not me.
Why though?
It's not me.
You want. It's interesting to me though because you want this sort of unorthodox 3-man relationship.
Yeah.
You think why lie about being a virgin? They're not going to be deterred. Well, that's fake too. The 3 marriage thing is fake too.
That is not fake, and I don't know why you think everything I say is fake. I don't know
Well,
who hurt
I
you. I
mean-
don't know who came on here and traumatized you and lied about everything.
Everything
But
about you is fake. You have plastic surgery. You have fake
and I
lips.
am open about
you have
it.
fake tits.
You
you
am
lied
open
about when you got the fake tits.
I got the fake tits on February 15, 2024, and I never had surgery.
Photoshop, filters. Are you wearing fake contacts right now?
No.
Okay.
And then here we go. Who
I'm not-
traumatized you? You
Nobody-
just can't believe
I'm chilling.
that someone
I'm
can
chilling.
just be honest.
I'm
like, it's
mellow
fine.
right now.
It's fine.
I'm super mellow right now. Do you
Okay,
hear the?
I'm gonna get mellow right now,
Do you,
too.
do you hear the?
No,
do you hear the?
that's
Just because you told me to shut up, they are fake contacts. I can see them.
There,
Just because you told me to
I
shut up.
am.
Into the
Oh,
mic.
just because you told me to shut up. I'm sitting right next to you and your contacts are
Yeah,
fake.
it's easy to
They're
tell
not
when you're close to
contacts.
somebody. Yo, based Molly for the yo chat. W's in the chat for Molly. Molly, can we get like a not a round of applause for Molly, but like a little gentle clap?
So-
Yo, W's in the chat.
Gentle
Wally in the chat.
So they're
W
not fake
W Molly.
contacts.
Wally
I
in the
don't
chat.
know.
Wally in the chat.
No, I'm wearing contacts too. We can take them out together.
I am not taking out my contacts because I don't wear
wait,
contacts.
so
I
you're
do
not-
wear contacts to see, but I don't have colored contacts. He
I
asked
said
me
you
what
have color,
contacts
so take them out. Let's see. You can see
Okay,
mine
well,
aren't
are
colored.
you willing to take your
They're
contacts
not
out?
colored.
I am not.
Are you
just
willing to-
Took her contact out.
Yeah.
Take yours out.
Molly just took
Molly just took her contacts.
I do not have fake contacts. I've had followers since I was 14 years old on social media.
That was so
They've
smooth,
seen
Molly.
me grow up.
That was so smooth.
Yeah, they've seen me grow up since I was 14 years old on social media. They know what I look like. They know what my bodies look like. They know what my faces look
Then
like.
take it out. Stop talking.
You
Shut up and take it out.
I will literally
Shut
fuck
up
you
and
over
take
now,
it.
like,
Is
shut
that a
up.
threat?
Yes.
On camera? You're
Like,
gonna threaten me?
I never said I was gonna hit you. I said I would you up. So yeah.
Goddamn.
Be careful.
See, that's literally what.
Wait, Cindy. Cindy, I have a question for you. Looking into her eyes, does it look like she has fake contacts?
Oh my God. I have been on social media for so long, and they've seen me.
I saw a case of
I'm
contacts
not
in the
sure.
bathroom. Were they
I don't
yours?
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
In
go
the
get them.
trash?
Go get them.
Were they yours?
Yeah,
Those
go
are
get
actually
them.
Wait, no. Those eyewear contacts.
And I
was-
Otherwise,
those
you
are-
can see that. So you're just lying. You didn't throw
No,
them
bro,
out.
it's not.
No lipo?
I don't have no lipo. I have no lipo. Like
Oh.
I'm just naturally skinny. I naturally look good. Like I'm sorry that you guys
Okay.
are upset about
So,
that.
another
But-
question. I've had, because it came up earlier in the show, I have other people not messaging me photos and videos of you, but earlier in the show, you claimed that you don't have a chatter, a typer.
Okay.
Okay, so I have multiple people who have sent me messages who are messaging with your OnlyFans account right now. How do you explain that?
Can I see?
They took our
you
phones
want-
too. We don't have our phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want
Can I see?
You want me to pull it up? So Nick, don't pull. You really want me to show you? You won't just
I
take my
mean-
word for it. You won't just take my word for it,
I'll just go this way.
I
huh?
don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Would,
If you really want to.
so there's timestamps, and it was during the show.
Okay.
So do you want to admit that you have?
Chatters. I'm the one. I go live on my OnlyFans every single night. They know it's me on there.
Sure, that you might go live, but do you
Yeah.
have chatters?
I don't disclose my personal stuff.
I mean, that sounds
no,
like a yes.
really. I do have management, and every single OnlyFans girl has management. Trust me, every single OnlyFans girl has management. But when we write that contract, you are supposed to post on your OnlyFans. You're supposed to do this stuff on your OnlyFans. They can help you out, but usually it is mainly you on your OnlyFans. So that is my answer to give you. So if there's someone talking to someone right now, yeah, but I am the one on my OnlyFans. I'm the one that has to post on there, and I am the one that goes live on there. So yeah.
And do you chat with people, or do you have someone to do that for
Yes,
you?
I chat with people because I know them from my lives.
Are your chatters male?
Are my chatters male?
The chatters, are they males?
I have no idea what my management does.
But so you
with that.
do acknowledge that your management has people typing on your behalf,
When I'm not able to.
pretending to be you, though, like the
And I'll tell you something, every single girl in the industry does the same thing. Cindy, don't lie. You guys, don't lie.
Uh-oh.
If you're on,
Uh-oh.
you're doing the same thing. You have management and you have people on your account.
Now-
don't lie about it.
I just have a lot of people.
You're
on
lying,
there.
Cindy. Shut up.
I will say this. I will say
I'm
this.
not lying.
When I had fans, there was a couple companies that did message me, and I'd heard about them through, the industry I wasn't in, but I did on my own 2020. Now, there was one company, and they were like, oh, would you like to work with us? It's going to be like a 3-month thing, to test it out. You sign the contract. You have to follow through with it. Like, you sign it. All of a sudden, I get with this company, and I was like, oh, this sounds like a good idea. And legit, they were saying the weirdest things. Number one, people were dropping off my phones. It was not okay. I was not happy. And finally, I was like, you know what? This is wrong. Like, I realized through that experience that is not okay, is me as a person. So then I started doing it on my own, but then obviously when the illness and everything happened, I realized I couldn't keep up. And nowadays men, they have been conditioned with fans in a sense where they want that instant reply. If a girl doesn't instant reply to you on OF, and maybe it takes a day or two, you got a good girl on there, because chances are she's really talking to you. So that's just one thing. But I did for about 3 months, and then after that it was over. But that's how I discovered it is not right to do that. It is, it's not good. It isn't good for everybody.
Okay.
And don't lie about it, every single person. And I could probably name even who your guys, if I saw your Instagram, I could probably find who your management is. And they do your chatters, and don't lie about it. And this is something we don't disclose. Like, we have this thing where we don't talk about this. But if you want to talk about this and bring it up on here and try to bash me for it, then I'll expose everybody. I don't care. Every single girl on fans that you follow.
I don't
does not
follow
do
any girls on
I'm not
fans,
talking to
but-
you. I'm talking to whoever subscribes.
Sure.
She's just mad and dragging everyone down with her. That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
about
but
that
do you
one.
see how? Here's the thing, right? So we don't make it a point to do this. But
Okay,
you,
but I didn't lie. I said the truth. Okay, yeah.
But you do realize you opened yourself up to that, because when you start saying, well, I don't do this and I don't do that, and you lie about it, then people want to start to prove you wrong and start to dig. So then I had dozens of people go ahead and they see the videos, they see the photos, and then you said you didn't have a chatter, so you lied about that. So you did lie about one thing. Now that calls into question whether you've lied about some of the other things that you've asserted on this podcast.
Honestly, the chatter, whoever it is, doesn't go really on there, because it's usually just me. I don't have them talk to the people because they suck. Like she says, they suck. So I kind of usually do this stuff myself, and I kind of don't really even chat there. I just go live every day. So, and I can't have a fake chatter talking to my fans on live, because
Okay.
it's got to be me. So really, they are getting that connection with me that they want.
So you do admit to having a chatter, even though before you said you didn't.
I said I did.
Yeah, when I asked you earlier in the conversation, you said you didn't have a chatter or a typer.
I don't remember that.
You did. So you do admit to lying.
Okay, well, I came clean about
So
it.
is it-
The virgin thing, still a virgin. The boobs getting done on February 15th, still true.
Okay.
I never got anything before
Well,
that. So
I suppose I give you credit for your steadfastness. Couldn't I just say, just let it go, just say the truth? Couldn't I just,
okay,
would it be that hard to say the truth?
I'm just saying, if I were to ask someone something and I think they're lying and they keep assuring me that they're not lying, I would just shut up about it. I wouldn't care about it. Even if people are DMing me, even if people are messaging me, I would just close it and be like, you know what? That's their life, whatever they want to do. Like, it's not my deal. It's not my karma. It's not my anything. It's not my universe. Like, let them do what they want to do. The universe can affect them for lying. I don't care. That's what you should be thinking.
Does it upset you
If
when
you
people lie to
truly
you?
Yeah,
Does
I don't
that
like when
bother
people
you?
lie to me.
You don't like liars, right?
So you know what I do? I stop talking to the liar. That's what
So
I do.
did you-
If I think someone's lying to me, I stop talking to them.
Okay.
So
But I've invited you to be on the podcast, and I was hoping, although we can have fun conversations, we can also have honest, forthcoming, transparent, and truthful conversations. So do you see why that's my objection? Because if I just invite people onto my podcast to lie and make things up, then my audience questions the veracity and like the truth of what the conversations we're having here. Because I want truthful.
What do I gain from saying that I'm a virgin? Tell me, what do I gain? Do I gain more subscribers?
Earlier in the conversation, didn't you say that men like virgins and they prefer sexual purity?
Purer women, but I think most men would probably
Just Tardu donated $100. This chick is ridiculous. An emotional gaslit lying argument to a straightforward question.
And I prefer people to be honest.
I already said that I've had sex. So if they sent you videos of me having sex, then yeah, that's me.
It was carnal knowledge. Carnal knowledge.
Because that's all I'm gonna say.
Speaking of carnal knowledge, chat, what do you think about the term strumpet?
Strumpet? What's that?
Strumpet?
What is that? A trumpet?
Strumpet. So Nick, can you Google strumpet and pull it up on the screen? So
Strumpet.
I should start using strumpet. I think instead of 304, we start using strumpet. Because I feel
I
like
actually like that better.
Strumpet isn't like that offensive, like to call something a strumpet. Wait,
I know, crumpet.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Bigger?
Stupid crumpet. Which is like some like stuffy way of saying you're
A woman who has, not that big. That's what she said. Archaic, a female prostitute, scrolled, and then also dated, it's dated, humorous, a woman who has many casual sexual encounters or relationships. So I think we got to start calling women
strumpet.
Strumpet got destroyed by Andrew Wilson on the Whatever podcast.
I still want to talk.
Michael Knowles annihilates strumpets.
I like that.
Would you,
That's
Molly, if I
funny,
called
that's
you a
cute.
strumpet?
Only the queen of strumpets, though.
Wait, Molly, if I called you a strumpet, would that be kind of endearing? Right? It's kind of an endearing term.
But only because it's you.
Molly,
if you call me a strumpet.
You're my favorite strumpet.
Strumpet.
Molly's my favorite strumpet. Followed by Cindy's. She was late. Okay, wait. So what about my age? What were you trying to say?
I just thought that you were older.
Okay. But so you just saying that to just try to piss me off or like get me upset? Was that your goal? I'm not
never
upset,
talked to someone
but
with the goal of
see right
pissing
through
them
you.
off or making them upset.
You just said you came here to argue.
I did. I said I came here and people started arguing with me. I did not come here. I did not wake up today in the morning like I cannot wait to go on the.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
I feel like she's like.
No, I did not wake up today in the morning saying I can't wait to go on the Whatever podcast and just argue with everybody. Do you think that's what I want to do? I was sitting here chilling. If anything, my main goal of coming on here was talking about my goal of my 3 husbands.
That's beautiful.
And that's it.
I'm happy for you.
That's really what I want to put out there and what I want people to hear from me. I want my 3 husbands and that's it. I didn't come on here for you to talk about if I had sex or if this or if that or when my got done. Like, I came on here to talk about my 3 husbands and that's all.
That's beautiful. You know, I'm pretty unfazed at this moment, but I want to open it up to the panel and to the chat. You know, the chat, they're begging me to kick you off the show.
Isn't it ending already anyways? I'm ready to leave anyway. So
They're begging me to kick you off. So I'm asking the chat. Oh, she's just getting up. Okay.
It's like 12 a.m. and you guys, I'm ready to go anyways. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a long ass day.
Wait, do you want to just...
kind of like...
No, because I'm not going to give him the power to kick me off.
Oh.
I'm not going to give him the power to kick me off.
I think the chat is doing.
Wait, you can see her reflection here. Just keep it here. It's like you can't break up with me. I'm breaking up with you.
You can't fire me. I quit.
You can't fire me. I
Your
quit.
podcast anyway.
Rage quit.
Jeez.
Rage quit. This.
Wild.
Losing track of time thing.
It's because I said I wanted to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, what was that about? First.
Dissociation.
Oh, you think so?
Bye, babe. Love you. All right.
Yeah.
Whew, that was interesting. So was that a rage quit, or what do we categorize that as?
I don't know. I think she just came here to be dishonest.
crazy strumpet.
All right, let me read these chats. And Molly, can you read this one?
Wait, Brian.
Yeah.
Me and Avery kind of have to go.
We're gonna wrap up soon, so just hang tight, okay?
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, me too.
Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. We're trying to get through this.
Like waiting for us.
Just wait. Just wait.
He is.
Seeing an escort?
Yeah,
What?
because he likes to like throw in my
Your
face
what?
like
Our bodyguard.
You guys have a bodyguard?
Yeah.
Is it actually your bodyguard?
How many followers do you guys
pay
have?
him?
Like 20. No, I'm kidding. We
We
I don't
just made new accounts.
Yeah, we made new
so-
accounts.
Oh, okay. Well,
What?
well, if you guys, I'd encourage you to just stay for the last 10, 15 minutes of the show. Okay, guys, we're.
I say aggravated sexually because it is very like, I don't know, it feels primal, and maybe that comes from past trauma as well. So I like feel that way a lot of times when it's very sex forward instead of relationship forward. But yeah, that's been my experience, especially after COVID, and from other women that I know as well who say they do like to go out and party or they like to hang out with friends. A lot of women, and this is coming from LA specifically just because that's where I'm living, won't even go out anymore. And the parties or underground raves or wherever you go, a lot of time the rule is women are free.
Look, if you guys want to fucking leave, then just get out. Go ahead. You guys can leave. Go. I don't need you guys making little fucking faces at each other the past hour. If you guys want to leave, it's totally fine. Just fucking go. She's had no time to talk. We've given you guys so much fucking attention the entire show. At least be respectful for the last 5 minutes while she's saying her piece. If you need to really fucking leave, your little fucking security guard needs to take you back to fucking LA. Kindly go. Go ahead.
Thank
Out you go.
Thank you for having us.
You can go too. Out you go. Go ahead.
What'd I do?
You were making faces at her. She's trying to tell her story. I told you guys, we have 5 minutes left of the show. You can't just be polite and listen to her without oh my God, I can't believe we have another 5 minutes. Go ahead.
I know, I'm trying to rush through.
I'm sorry, I
This
just
is
have to
probably
leave. It's
shaking.
already 11. That's
But
all.
I feel like also this is a long topic. Maybe it's for another episode for other people to talk about. But I feel like in LA specifically with the parties and stuff like
God
that,
damn,
dating
bro.
has been very like women are free for it to try and get women to come in.
Huh?
And a lot of my women
What?
friends don't even want to go
What?
out because there's been so much.
I don't know. Are they gone? Yeah, basically. Okay, what's
I'm
their
in-
fucking film? Go ahead, just let them go.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I think I got my point across. I feel like people who know what I'm talking about and feel what I'm talking about, and I feel like again that also is very influenced by this new bimbo culture.
What do you guys call that? Castling? What is it called?
No, I don't call it. I call that a
Frank
Sparta
Castle.
kick.
Oh, Sparta.
I call that a Sparta kick.
Sparta kick. I've been trying not to rage quit.
No, look. I mean,
Every time I leave early, it's considered a
I
rage
gave
quit.
those two there so many passes because like they were doing the little eye looks to each other that starting like 2-3 hours into the fucking show. I should have checked it earlier, but it finally just got to the point. Then she started coming in, and it's like, look, you guys haven't had much opportunity to speak during the show. I was trying to give you a couple minutes here at the end of the show. I was literally about to end the show within 5 minutes, but they just had to keep making their little fucking eyes to each other. It's just like fucking annoying. And it's like, look, I know these podcasts go long, but I'll just say, those two girls, that girl there reached out to us to come be on the show. They requested to be on the show. And it's like, I know we have long podcasts. You've done your research. You know that we go long. And actually tonight,
This was early.
This was going to be a relatively, if I wrapped up the show now, which I would have after that, 5.5 hours I think we're at. That's compared at 5:50. That's a pretty short comparatively. We sometimes we'll go 7.5.
The last time we were here, it was 7.5. It was so long.
We left at like 12:35.
So
it was like 1. Yeah.
Was it 1?
Yeah, it was like 1 in the morning.
Most of the ones I've been on have been like
late.
7
Yeah,
hours.
we got pizza.
It's like, look, it's already.
We did get pizza, and we drank
Oh.
champagne.
We did drink champagne.
I mean, it's like, it's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. What else you got
Taco
fucking going
Tuesday.
on? Like, give it another 5 minutes, let these girls talk, and I'm gonna wrap up the show. But like, it's rude to be in my face, fucking eyeing each other, doing that eye shit that girls do.
I know that shit makes me so nervous.
It's not rude to you, really. It's rude to her because she was speaking.
Exactly. Well, it was rude to her.
Yeah. It's rude to everybody here.
But they were doing it the whole show too. So like, some people are going to try to paint it like just out of the blue, like they did one little thing, and I
exploded.
I snapped.
Yeah.
No, bro, they were doing that the whole night. It was fucking annoying, and I just fucking gave them passes and shit. I probably should have checked it, but whatever. Also, it's just like, yo, it's an opportunity to come be on the show. You can see, like, oh, people want to whine. Oh, I've got to sit there for a long time and have a conversation. It's like, bro, there's men who are fucking doing dangerous, dirty jobs day in, day out, fucking 9, 10 hours. Hold on. That are doing actually hard work, and you want to complain, oh, the show, I'm sitting in a penthouse apartment, it's so hard. Fucking sack up. These people are fucking entitled. They've never done a hard day of work in their fucking life, and it's like, sack up.
They're young.
Thank you for giving
like
me
the
the floor,
same
though. I
age as
actually really
them.
do appreciate it. I had a lot of people DM me after the last show and were like, why didn't you talk much? Why weren't you jumping in? And blah, blah, blah. But there was a lot going on last show. And I feel like I don't like cutting people off, which is why I usually just sit and observe what's going on. But I do really appreciate that. Thank you.
Hold on, this guy, somebody in the chat is just saying, race to Jesus. It's not an opportunity to be on your show, and they don't get paid. Well, hold on. Let me ask you a question, sir. So I'm not making a comparison that I'm on this level, but if, for example, Joe Rogan, I'm not comparing myself to Joe Rogan, but just to articulate a point, if Joe Rogan invited me on his podcast, would that not be an opportunity? Would I request no, Joe Rogan, you have to pay me $500 to go on your podcast because I don't receive any promotional or exposure benefit from being on your podcast. I'm not arguing that I'm on that level. I'm absolutely not. But there's scales to this shit.
That doesn't even matter. They do. So you have your chat. Sorry, chat is full of simps. They probably got a good amount of subscribers just from tonight. That's money in their pockets.
That and the exposure enough, even like with the fashion line I'm starting, and I do things on the side like tooth gems, nails, hair, all of that. I've been able to get clientele and more, status? Yeah, something like that. Just from this podcast, the last time I was on, and I barely said a word.
Even that Allie
that
girl?
kind of exposure.
You got some
what's her name?
followers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Allie was popular on TikTok before she came on here, but now she's hanging out with what's his name? Huh?
She got a new
She got
car.
Yeah, she's a pink
she
range.
she got a range.
Chanel, Louis, hanging out with not Adam 22. What's
Dude.
the other one? Aaron or something?
A lot of, look, not every girl that comes on the show ends up blowing up, but like a lot of girls who've come on the show have had like opportunities from coming on. So like you made a Allie, you're right, I shouldn't say it. Allie, hold on. Yeah, she got, she had, like you said, some following before
Aiden
she came
Ross,
on the show.
that's his name.
Yeah, she's going on Aiden Ross, and the Nelk whatever bought her a pink truck, or what was
Pink
it?
Range Rover.
What is? How much money is that?
Damn.
A pink Range Rover?
Probably 100.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And
Almost six
customized
figures.
paint.
It's customized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that shit is
baseline, like
expensive.
90, 100K.
And it wasn't an old one.
Look, I stand to benefit too
anybody
from
wants
people
to
coming
get
on the
me-
show.
I'm kidding.
I stand to benefit too from people coming on the show. I wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for people willing to come on. I'm not saying that, I'm giving everything and I'm not getting anything. No, of course. But it's like
mutually beneficial.
It would also be different if you were inviting us to come on rather than most of the time. From like what I've heard and what I know, that we all come to you to be on.
Well, I mean,
and I feel like that's kind of makes it a little different too. Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
we do both.
Not in every case, but I'm saying
we do both.
a lot of the time.
We do both. A lot of people reach out to us, but we also do reach out too.
Yeah.
So it's mixed. In those two girls' cases, and the three that I kicked off the show. They reached out to us to be on the show.
I feel like the ones
So-
that complain usually reach out to you.
Wait, so did you reach out to Raccoon Girl?
No, she reached out.
Because
You asked to be on the podcast. You know what? Get the out. Get out. Get out.
I want to
wanna hear
know
from her.
what you bring. I'm not saying this as like being rude, but what do you bring to a relationship?
Love and care and everything a husband needs.
What is everything
My first relationship was beautiful. It was a friendship. We told each other everything. Like, that's exactly what I want.
Did you allow him to lead you?
No. We were together, a team. That's what I want.
Wait, was this the one where
Why
you
did
guys
it
never
end?
had sex?
Yes.
Okay.
But why did
You're
this
gonna
one end?
go on Team Cat Lady.
Hang on. So you're in a relationship. You're not. Just
Team
remind me.
kitty
You weren't
cat.
having sex because you wanted to stay a virgin, or you just
Well, at the
weren't
time
sexually
I was
attracted
very
to him.
religious. At the time I was very religious, so I did at first want to just be a virgin. Then I lost my virginity, and then not my virginity, sorry, my religion. And then I didn't necessarily want to do anything with him because I just wasn't attracted. But when we first started, it was on the basis that it wasn't going to go anywhere. And I also met him online, and we had a relationship entirely online for the first year.
J-date?
Okay. I feel like I want to give you a piece of loving advice. I would love to see you in a relationship where you bite your tongue like half the time and just allow him to lead you.
Let's go.
Okay, I didn't need
I can
that in
get
my first
behind that.
relationship, so I'd rather find somebody who respects
What else
me.
should she do? Okay, this is good. What else should she do?
I do. I mean, I feel like bite your tongue, submit a little bit to a man.
Respectfully disagree.
And I feel like don't have such high standards on a guy.
That I might
especially
agree
when
with
you
you
don't. I
on.
mean, you don't have a ton to bring to the table either.
I might agree with you on that, but not on the ton to bring to the table, because as long as you bring love and respect, that's really...
That's it.
I know, but I feel like you're not loving and respecting him if you're not allowing him to lead you. If you respect him and you love him and you trust him, then you trust him to lead your family and lead your
If both
decisions.
people respect each other, they'd be working as a team. Nobody would be a leader.
No. You have roles in the
Teams
house.
have
I
leaders.
cook, I clean, I take care of my
Teams
children.
literally have leaders. Yes, you still. When two consciousnesses,
I'm the boss.
When two consciousnesses come into contact, they always try to dominate
Okay,
each
I
other.
disagree.
That's the way
keep
it
going.
works.
I don't think that's
You're cooking.
true.
I
You're
think
cooking.
every
Keep
time
going.
you have two different roles.
Cook
You
her
have
up.
two different roles.
Cook her up.
Girl,
Cook
we
her
have
up.
listened to
Wait,
you
listen
all
to her,
night.
listen to her.
We have listened to you all night.
Yeah.
I need you to listen
I'm
here.
Listen up.
For
You
real.
have my ear.
Listen up.
I just feel like there are two roles in a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Someone is going to stay home with the children and cook and clean and be barefoot in the kitchen. And I know that's hard to hear. And
is
while
it
you're
hard to
doing
hear? That's
that,
what
your
I wanna
man
do.
is taking care, he is providing, he is making the money. But you have to trust him. You have to allow him to lead. You have to give him sex, not just blowjays. You have to engage in a relationship.
And I would have to be attracted to somebody to do that.
That was cute.
I mean,
Oh, I like that.
No, the blowjay.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I
Keep going.
hear what you're saying, but
She's cooking.
I fundamentally disagree with you.
how so? Just tell me.
Tell her.
I think that there doesn't need to be one person leading the relationship. I think it's best if they're both equals. That's it.
Okay,
If it's friendship
you own a
with the
business.
added...
You own a business.
In that
Who's the
empty
owner
spot,
of the
right?
business?
I don't think a business and a relationship are comparable. I'm sorry.
They're absolutely comparable.
I disagree with you on that.
Someone has to lead
But I
the
mean, in
household,
business,
otherwise
it's a bad
it just
example
falls
because you can have a
apart.
partnership in a business. So.
What'd
Exactly.
you say? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I feel
You
like
were about
someone
to
has
ask.
to
They're not
lead
the
in
same.
any situation.
Sorry, so you were about to ask, about the business, who is leading in the business. So between you and Lindsay, I think that's her name, right? Who's the leader? In
I
that?
lead all of our social media. She doesn't touch it at all. She handles all of our finances,
Sounds
all of
like
our
so you
business.
both
I don't
lead
touch
at
it.
a certain area.
Absolutely, we both lead in
Sounds
certain
like
areas.
a team effort.
Is it a partnership?
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Lindsay
So who
owns
has the final
business.
say? Let's say Lindsay wants to sell the business. Can she sell it without you?
No, we have a contract. It has
Okay,
to be.
so you have to agree.
Correct.
You guys both have to agree. Interesting.
Correct.
I can fix her. I feel like you're gonna meet.
But you don't run your relationship like you do a business. That's not what you want, right?
No,
But
and
she
that
just
was
compared it together. So
Yeah, okay, I get you. I get you. That was a wrong example. That I shouldn't have used that one. I guess I feel like for some reason something has happened in your life. Maybe you need therapy. He doesn't think you need therapy. But something has happened that like somebody wrecked you, because the way that you view men is so sad.
I am friends with men.
I know you're friends, babe. I know you're friends
You're
with men, but
acting
you
like
gotta
I
get
hate
to
all
another
men.
level. Like,
I do not hate all men at all. I know that there are a lot of good men out there. I think the ones.
but they're not coming for you. The good men aren't coming for you. And so I want you to, in the most loving way, I want you to look at yourself and be like, why are the good men not coming for me?
Yeah, right? Like, what the hell?
Girl, you ran your mouth all night. You ran your mouth all freaking night. We all sat here. We listened to you, and we respected you. But I'm telling you right now.
I literally sit in my apartment and I work.
Done.
Okay.
Why are you not
I
dating
think-
any of the guy
they're
friends
all-
that you have?
They're turning on you.
I might.
You're what?
We sat here for 5-6 hours and listened to her.
What was the reason?
I could.
Yeah, it has.
Where's the popcorn?
I got the popcorn. Holy
I have to drive home. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why are
I
we here
also
this
have to
long?
drive
We barely
home.
got through anything.
So, what?
Yep. You grab the popcorn. Everyone's walking out.
I want popcorn. Pass it.
Hold on. I just don't understand why someone who is single is sitting here talking mostly for 6 hours about relationships
You're
to
right.
women
I
who are
should
happily
take
married.
an exit.
Like, if you're talking about the authority on relationships, wouldn't you ask the people in the room that are happily married?
Facts.
Wait, hold on. We need to get through your dating profile. Just
But you guys don't want to have
Okay,
sex
then-
Wait.
before marriage, and that's
Let's
what
go
we're
back to
talking
that.
about.
guys, you bullied her. You guys bullied
We
her.
bullied her.
We bullied her.
You guys bullied.
Hang on. You stuck up and said that's not bullying. Was that bullying?
No, I'm
Well, I don't know.
kidding.
Now you want me to have your guys' back? Where were you guys earlier for me? Nowhere.
Listen,
You were
I
good.
liked everything you were saying. I'm being a bit
Yeah, we're
facetious
just being
here.
jerks.
I'm just being facetious. Wait, what?
Yeah, she went.
Wait. Go chase her. Go chase
No, don't chase her, please. No.
Get her some applesauce and a blanket. Get her an applesauce.
I've heard all I need to hear.
Okay, if we're
wait,
doing
hold
an
on, we
app
didn't even get
review,
through-
I'm
She-
literally
Respectfully,
leaving.
We didn't
I'm
get
not even
through-
just sit
You
here.
can
I
have
really
time
don't.
with your conservative
Some-
women, and I'm gonna leave.
Wait, why?
Yeah, no,
why you
of course
guys
we're
leave? Wait, you guys. Wait, hold on. Sit down. Why are you guys leaving? She already left. The annoying girl
Okay,
left.
but if she comes back, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, because
Yeah,
this is not
sit
the
down.
feminist podcast.
Sit down. Listen to the patriarchy.
Anything else?
We just started throwing a fit, and he's like, "Oh, look at him whining after 7 hours."
What's on purpose?
I'm just frustrated that you want her back one. That's the.
We didn't finish her notes.
Well, we are not going to.
Bro, this is not your fucking show. This is not your fucking show. Deal with it. Fucking deal with it.
Okay, then it's okay if we leave, correct? That's what you're saying then.
Yeah, but you're.
That's what you're saying then after that comment.
She's
That's what I'm
gone though, so what's the fucking issue?
I'm just saying that you wanted her back. That's what I said.
To finish the dating app segment. Well, you didn't even finish.
We need some food. I think everybody's cranky. We need food. Pizza, yes. Everybody's just hungry.
How long are we gonna do the podcast for?
Bro, I don't know.
Okay, let's move on to the next person. Move on to the next person.
Yo, kindly sit down. Sit down.
Kindly.
Yes, kindly.
The first time. This whole time.
Yo, are you gonna sit back down?
Why do I have to? Not for the last 12 years.
Because
You asked to be on the fucking podcast. You know what? Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. Just get out kindly. Just leave. You guys get the fuck out.
When I talked to you.
Get the fuck out. You guys can stay. You can fucking leave. You got an attitude. Out you go. They can't get them the fuck out. They can't linger back there. Out the fucking door they go.
It is crazy how you would
Get
talk
the
to
fuck.
a woman
Hey,
for the record.
your permission to be here has been revoked. Kindly leave. Just leave. Out you go.
It was very nice to meet you too.
Yo, you need to fucking leave. Get the fuck out. Yeah, but don't. Yeah, you said you want to fucking leave, so you don't need to like stay here. Just get the fuck out.
I told you what the problem was. That's
Yeah, cool. Out you go. Hey, they can't be in the fucking bathroom. Get them the fuck out. Out they go.
Did you just look at the camera and smile? Like a news anchor?
I did. Welcome to whatever podcast. Where it just went down.
Sit in that seat, Madison. Sit in that seat.
Do you want me to move next to Lindsay or stay here?
Don't look him in the eyes.
It's going to be a bit of readjustment, I think, here.
Hi, Madison. Are you a feminist, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
She's kidding.
Okay.
She's kidding.
I want to know
like,
how
can
long
I
it takes
give her
Madison
that
to work
thing
on
right
her
there?
body because she looks amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry,
Girl,
I
you have,
was
like,
not listening to
goals.
everything you say. Thank you.
Is it wine 30 yet?
It is popcorn.
Bro, this girl's like, we're just gonna leave, and then I'm like, fine, fucking leave, and then they want to fucking linger, and let me just say goodbye to her and make it a big fucking scene. It's like,
I'm going to the bathroom. I was like,
nah, you're not. You're out the fucking door.
It's
Go
called
pee your pants back to
gaslighting.
fucking dog shit Arizona or wherever the fuck you're
They're
going.
trying to gaslight you into telling them that they should stay, basically.
I'm not leaving. I'm just kidding.
That's fine. That's fine. Get the fuck
We have
out.
seltzers in the fridge. Oh, Lindsay.
Bro, like some people in the
Stop
people
lingering.
In the chat,
Go.
Some people in the chat are like thinking I overreacted. Bro, these girls were so problematic the entire damn night. From the very get-go, I managed to cool shit down at the beginning. It was very contentious, but she's trying to like fucking backseat. I don't know if there's a backseat podcast. The fucking show. Can we move it along? I'm gonna fucking leave if you don't. Like, bro. And you know what's funny? This other girl who was making this girl here, the fucking lost her virginity at 15, fucked a dude, lost her virginity after meeting a dude 30 minutes in, right? I'm asking her questions, and she's like, well, I don't want to talk about that. Well, whenever somebody tells me I don't really want to share, I'm inclined to no longer include you in the conversation. So these people who fly, oh, I'm not part of the conversation. I gave you an opportunity, and then you're like, well, I don't want to talk. Okay. Maybe it's passive aggressive. I'm not gonna fucking talk to you then.
Well, hang
God
on. I feel like before we started this podcast, you specifically said, or whoever was sitting there before you was like,
it was Nick.
Do not share, and then afterwards tell me everything.
Right.
So
we
I
said
will
that.
say you did tell us to share when people weren't sharing.
You also asked for juicy stories, so juicy stories were provided, so that when you're asked about the juicy stories, it's kind of like, please expand on the juicy stories.
Okay, okay, but I will say,
they requested to be on.
I will say this though, they did threaten to leave these ones. Just saying.
What do you mean threatened to leave?
Who?
Yeah, didn't you guys?
Yeah, I said it was.
Yes,
because
that's true.
I will say this girl was going on, and I apologize. This girl, I feel like all night we've been talking about her, and then she goes and sits on the deck, and then she's gonna throw up over
Yeah, she's
here.
high
and, like,
maintenance. She's high maintenance. You're right. She was. Oh,
She asked me for weed.
I'm sure the comments are crazy for her.
Are we being kicked out now? 'Cause we threatened.
No, I'm not going to kick you guys out. I'm not going to kick. Although I do think. I do think that if anybody, like, you did kind of prompt them a little bit when you said, "Oh, I think we're gonna," like, then you plant a seed in their head, like, "Oh, that's an option. Okay, let me use this as leverage so I can ensure the conversation goes my way." If I want to fucking sit here and I try my best to include everybody, but sometimes some people are more interesting than others, sometimes people are more adversarial than others. If I'm going to focus on somebody, then I'm going to focus on somebody. That's how it's going to be.
I don't. You know what I would say though? I don't even think it was that you were. She was like not interesting, at least in my mind. So I'm like, why is he
She
focusing
made the
on
same
her?
argument over and over again, and then when you'd come back full circle, she would still be like, "I just think he should pay for the first date." I'm like, we just spent an hour establishing that is not true. That you would want him to instigate for 6 months of the relationship.
How are you the most likable woman who's been here?
Because she's quiet. She's a quiet woman.
How are
Super
you?
chill.
She's a 12. Because she's a 12.
Because she's a 12.
Because she's quiet.
She's super chill. Although you gotta be careful with the super chill ones. Like they're chill at first, but then the crazies, like down the road, bro.
She's gonna rip those ears off and just go nuts.
Out of the description they go.
Well, you guys are the only people that get pizza, so.
Look, those girls asked to be on the show. It's crazy. They drove from fucking Arizona to be here.
When they're driving back tonight.
I don't know why they wouldn't just get a hotel. Like,
Right?
that's fucking crazy.
They probably will now, all together,
I'm hoping.
and talk about us.
Oh yeah, they're talking.
Yeah, started with adult.
They'll probably watch on their way home.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say anything.
I probably should have
now
kicked that girl off. The thing is,
I thought you
they
were.
were all friends. I was so close to fucking kicking her off the show at the beginning, but I was like, they're friends. Like, if I kick her off, I got to kick them off, and they were mostly. This one over here was a little. This one was mostly pleasant. The one next to
I
you.
don't think they're friends though. I don't think they know each other.
No,
do they?
the three.
These two work together.
Oh,
and
they
these-
did.
They all came together. They all came together,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
So, good times, guys.
Interesting.
Good times. Oh.
Well, now what are we gonna do?
Gustavo.
feminist.
Maddie, you take that seat, and then we're gonna put Gustavo between the two married.
Ooh, who's Gustav? Does he look like?
He's right there. That's
married to each other. Hey, bring your helmet.
You want me to sit?
Actually, you were cooking.
Oh, thank
Actually,
you.
I think you
so
put.
angry.
That's why she left. She
When
was
you
like,
finally got to talk, it was like you just ran with it.
I know I did.
Reality hit.
Dominated.
Mama got angry.
Well, she was getting to be pretty frustrating. It's like you have no authority to speak because you have a bunch of guy friends. Well, why do you think none of them want to date you? And then she got so offended when you said none of the good guys are coming from you. She's like, well, that was uncalled for.
I'm thinking, ladies, keep your hands to yourselves next to Gustavo.
One wrong move.
Oh no,
I'll
he's
make a soldier out of you.
He's very, look, the nature of these podcasts is we have big panels. It can be hard to really get because only one person can speak at a time, and then if you want to have back and forths, then other people are going to be excluded. It is difficult to like perfectly ensure that everybody gets the exact equal amount of talking time. It's very difficult. Some people are more conversationally dominant. So, did I lose my shit a little bit?
No.
A little bit.
A little bit.
It was
I was
kinda
about to lose my
interesting.
shit.
You're about to lose your shit.
Yeah, but I'm not as like
Maddie, actually,
They
As
derailed
soon-
this one.
I'm not
Does she
as
lose?
protective.
Does she
derailed the show
lose
the whole
hers?
night.
Because you don't look like you lose
That's true.
anything.
They
You look like
fucked it
you're
all
so
up.
I'm pretty
composed.
calm.
Fucked it all up.
Yeah.
Like in my
I was about
head,
to hide
I
under the
battle
table.
demons. but-
Just like in an emergency, I was going to go hide under the table and kind
Wait,
of stay in your seat.
this girl and this girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
they were
them?
massive derailing agents.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, here's the thing, and perhaps the chat
I
can
mean, the
weigh in.
commie was at least engaging, but those two were.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to. Oh man, we didn't get to get into.
Should we
Well,
finish her dating app review for her?
Actually, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. And the chat gets to decide if you swipe yes or you reject the shit out of her. Before we do that, though, one of the things I think about with these kick out situations, I was prepared to kick her out for sure. But the thing is, part of me is like, well, did I just farm them and then kick them?
What do you mean?
Like farm them.
Like
Get the
going on
content.
Like
Get
get
all
the
the stuff out
content
of
because
them.
like
You did.
because it's like, well,
Yeah.
okay, I could just kick her or I could farm then kick. Although sometimes I farm and then like cooler heads prevail. Like
She was
things
just like
calm down.
seething rage all night.
She tended to calm down, but she started her like sidewalk appearance very combative. She was ready for war
Oh,
before
she came in hot. She came in hot, like really
She was
intense.
offended by every word out of your mouth or your mouth.
Mostly Andrew. Although she was coming at me, I was catching strays here. I was fucking catching strays. Let's do the dating app review.
Hang on. I'm sorry to cut in, but I don't actually understand. Now I don't know your name, gal, who's sitting from my perspective would be to the right side of the table, second one over, who has been kind of verbally sparring with everyone tonight. What'd you say your name was?
That's you.
Yeah.
Oh, Paloma.
Paloma. Okay. I don't understand why when Brian said just please answer the question, you went like, look at this shit. Look at this. Look, what's going on here, right? What's going? I don't actually understand that. Think of it from his perspective. He's going around the table and he wants to get everybody's actual answer. If somebody goes on a diatribe right then, how could he get everybody included in the conversation?
I really don't care about answering your stupid questions anymore, both of you guys, so I'm actually going to go. But you guys have a great night.
Do you want to at least, let me ask you just a few more questions if you don't mind.
I mind. What are the questions?
So it's a rage quit?
Hold
I
on.
don't care. Rage
It's
quit.
okay. Let me ask her a couple
It's not
questions.
a rage quit.
It's a rage quit.
Okay, whatever you want to word
What
it.
did I say that was so offensive to you?
It's nothing you said. I just like really don't have the energy to keep going back and forth with you because you want a specific answer and I'm not going to give it and you're going to keep prying and prying until you get that answer and
So
I'm
you're
not going to
just
give it to you.
intellectually dishonest?
I just don't feel like arguing with you anymore. Like plain and simple. You're not somebody I'm obligated to argue with.
No, I agree. You're not. If you want to rage quit, it's totally up to you.
Rage quit, whatever you want to word it. I don't really give a I'm leaving.
So I'll ask you the I'll ask you the question. So you do believe in the patriarchy, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that women are oppressed?
Yes.
In the United States?
Yes.
And who are men the oppressors?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
So, well, I'm asking you some more questions. So,
I'm gonna leave.
okay, that is a rage quit. Okay.
This is Sparta!
Rage quit.
Peace out. Peace out. You too, homie.
Do you want to try? Wait, I don't know my purse is actually. It should be. Just in here anywhere?
At school at 6:45 a.m.